Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're a fan of all things FIFA Career Mode and you're new to the channel, you might as well hit that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, thanks for your continued support. And in today's video we're going to be following the journey from a high potential youth academy graduate all the way up to one of the world's best with an overall of 99. And we take our first look at the player right at the end of season number 1, and we can see in the bottom corner that he's grown by plus 17 up to 78. For those of you who are good at maths will realise he started off with a 61 overall. We use these training drills every single week: adept defending scenarios, adept attacking scenarios, race against the clock, crossing scenarios, and direct free kick novice. I haven't got the time or skill level to play all the training drills, so I always simulate all. And for you eagle-eyed viewers who watch my videos regularly, you might recognise a player from my youth academy Where to Scout video. He's actually the only outfield player that I've found in FIFA 20 to have a trait. So here we can see he's 18 years of age with 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. We can see his start rating was 61 and he grew by a massive plus 17 all the way up to 78. And there's that trait. He's a solid player. At the end of season number 1 his value was 18 million. He's still only 18, so he does have a potential status of potential to be special. He played a massive 49 games and weighed in with 7 goals in season number 1. So now we skip forward right to the end of season number 2, and we can see in the bottom right hand corner that he's grown by plus 11 up to 89. Every week we're still using the exact same training drills, which are adept defending scenarios, adept attacking scenarios, race against the clock, crossing scenarios, and direct free kick novice. And once again I'm simulating all. I simulate probably 90% of the matches, playing a few games in the European competitions and against our nearest rivals in the domestic league, but I never simulate via the calendar, I always do it manually. So let's go into the squad hub to see how the Swedish Wonder Kid progressed in season number 2. We've already seen that he's grown by plus 11 from 78 up to 89, but the most satisfying thing to see now is his well-rounded attributes hexagon growing very evenly, and that is due to the well-balanced training that we've devised in the training drills. So at 19 years of age, our Swedish central defensive midfielder is now got an overall of 89. He's got a value of 86.5 million. We do need to sort his contract out, so he's not currently happy with that. But first, let's have a look at his in-game stats, which are pretty much identical to season number 1. He played 50 games, scoring 7 goals. So back to his contract, and this is something that I do recommend that you do with your quickly growing youth academy players. That's every season, give them a gradual wage rise rather than waiting to just before their contract is due to expire. Give them a massive wage rise and risk getting yourself the sack. So now we jump forward to season number 3, and you can see in the central defensive midfield role our Swedish Wonder Kid is now up to a 95 overall. So into the squad hub, we use the exact same training drills as we did in season number 1 and season number 2, and in season number 3 he's got a plus 6 growth, and we can see that hexagon now is becoming very well rounded indeed due to the training schedule that we devised right at the start of this experiment. So in season number 3 he's now up to 20 years of age, attributes all looking absolutely insane. His value is 143.5 million, a wage of 170k a week. His potential status has now been replaced with one of the world's best, and he's gone above 90 overall. His in-game stats pretty similar to season number 1 and season number 2, playing 47 games, scoring 5. So we're going to skip forward now to halfway through season number 5, and keep your eye in the bottom right hand corner. You're going to see his overall jump from 98 up to 99 using dynamic potential, but you will also have noticed that his value actually went down. This is due to him turning from 21 to 22 years of age. And just look at that insane squad that I've built in season number 5. All the high potential career mode superstars are there, and most of them were actually bought in on a pre-contract agreement. So let's have one final look at our Swedish Wonder Kid in the squad hub. So he's now 22 years of age. He's reached the maximum that he can achieve in career mode. That's an overall of 99. So obviously he's one of the world's best. We've won both the French League and the Champions League this season, so he's played 59 games, scoring 20 goals from the central defensive midfield role. His attributes hexagon is now one of equal perfection all across his attributes. Some of them have actually achieved a 99, and his final value, as we did see, it went down as he turned 22, but still very high at 195.5 million. So by using a very well-rounded training schedule and taking full advantage of dynamic potential, we managed to get a 61 rated Youth Academy graduate all the way up to an overall of 99. So all that remains to say is thank you so much for sharing this epic journey with me. Please remember to tune into my channel next time for more FIFA 20 content, but for today, it's FCG out.